Go up 4-1, they come back in the 6th, load the bases, get a run. How big was it to get that double play to end that inning?
Oh, the 1-2-3 double play with one out was huge. They had scored one in that inning, like you said, and we're just trying to minimize, and we ended up getting out of the inning with no further damage.
What have you seen from Cooper Chandler that you decided to put him in that Friday role, and how have you seen him kind of progress in that role?
Well, he pitched in the Friday role last year, like the last 7 weekends of our conference season, and I believe went like 5-1 and did really well. He's just a tough kid. He's got good. His stuff is improved from last year, and he just competes. He's a tough kid. He never gives in. He just pitches mean.
Just pitches mean. What do you mean by that?
He doesn't care who's up there. He's going to give it his best stuff and never back down, no matter what the situation.
And he said he didn't necessarily have his best stuff today. Didn't have a put away pitch or anything. But when you can change it up and go to pitch to contact, how different is it for a pitcher to be able to make that adjustment when they notice that they don't have necessarily the put away pitch that they might have other times?
Right, and for Cooper, that's what does make him good. He can go out there without his best stuff and still be quite competitive. The one thing that you kind of hope for that you might get is the strikeouts, which you don't have to play defense on. But when you're pitching to contact, you perhaps can go deeper into a game and maybe get into the 8th or 9th.
How have you felt about this group? You guys started out pretty strong, and then you go on this long road trip and play some really tough teams and don't get the wins, but you played some really close games there. How has this team bounced back from that, and what do you kind of learn from that trip?
Well, it was a good trip. We went on the road. We played at Vanderbilt, at ASU, played Santa Barbara, who were all quite good this year, and had competitive games with them. And I think it was just it just showed our guys that they can compete with these guys. We have to find a way to beat them, because that's the goal. We don't want to just go play them and have one-run games against them and just feel good that it was close. We need to find ways to win, but I think we're getting close.
What did you learn about the group?
They're pretty resilient. They're pretty tough. They battle. I think one of the Minnesota win, where we gave up 6 in the top of the 9th and scored 2 in the bottom of the 9th, as it was getting extremely dark, just showed the character of this team also, that they'll bounce back from anything.
Middle of your lineup, you got Reese Alexiades in there. He didn't play much early in his career, but he's coming on and gets his first career homer today. What have you liked about his tools, and what do you think the future is for him?
Oh, he's really athletic, pretty physical. He can really run, he can really throw, really good power, and he's becoming a good hitter. Danny Worth, who's a new addition to our staff, is our hitting coach, has done a tremendous job with the hitters, and a few guys in particular, and Reese is one of them, that have made big jumps.
How much do you think him adding a little bit of weight from when, at least when I saw him in high school to now, how much is that going to help his game as well?
Oh, I think that no matter who you are, when you're stronger and faster, it's going to help no matter what. You can perhaps wait a little bit longer on the pitch with better bat speed, and then when you hit it, it's either going to go farther in the outfield or even get through the infield quicker.
How do you feel about this group as you guys get into the meat of WCC play?
Again, it's a competitive group, but it doesn't matter who you're playing. We could be playing Gonzaga, who was picked to win the conference, or someone that wasn't, and you still have to be ready to play. And the goal is to win 2 of 3 every weekend, and at some point you're going to have to sweep some teams as well.